Tony Capper, our Head of Sales and Marketing, and Hannah Churchman on the line as well from Access Planets. Hi guys.
Hi
welcome.
Matt.
Cheers.
And I'm just going to bump Terry Kenneally up to be one of our panelists as well.
Hey Terry, are you there? Terry?
Hello Terry, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello Terry, how are you?
Yeah, good mate. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm absolutely stacked up at the minute. I didn't think I was going to be able to take a call today. I am that busy.
What have you been up to?
Oh man, solid stuff. I mean, we've got HMRC sniffing around. A couple of the, not to bore you, but a couple of the details that they thought weren't quite right. So you know how it is. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the summit next week.
It was this week, mate.
What?
It was this week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that. Sorry, hang on. I'm just going to just give us a minute before you switch the camera on, yeah?
You're already on, and you're broadcasting now around the world to our Everest Virtual Summit 2020. You might want to say hello to the people.
Oh, bollocks. Yes, I knew that. Okay, so sorry. This is the you're the Access Plank boys, yeah? Got it. All right, got it. Yeah. Mark, yes, I remember the email. Tony Crapper, got it. Okay, so here's the thing. What you've got to do, the obligatory woman, very nice. Now, here's the thing. When you are training, what you've got to do is understand that, nicely branded there, less admin, more tea. That's not tea. One of the things you've got to understand is that delegates don't want to be there. All right, I find this all the time. Doesn't matter how long you've been in the game. You've got to understand your delegates don't want to be there. If I had a pound every time one of the delegates came up to me and said, "Terry, I don't want to be here," I would have a lot of money. So case closed. I think what you've got to remember is that learning and development is one of those businesses where, frankly, I don't know how to put this, but the margins are great. Sorry, just a little bit of cramp in the old war wound. But the margins are great. So L&D or lonely and desperate, as I like to call it, is one of those things that we've got to do. We've got to get through it. So let's just keep motivated, keep on pushing. I'm sorry if I seem a little bit sidetracked. I normally have an assistant to help me. I say assistant. It's a guy called Derek. He's what you can get for a return to work placement. But he's okay. And the thing about Derek is we were out on the source a couple of nights ago. We'd just done a big, much bigger than this, a big virtual thing for I can't say who they are, but they sell a lot of chicken, and they'd spent some money on it, right? They'd really spent some money on it, and as I walked into the studio, the virtual studio, we had some lights going, but dry ice, just some fluff really to cover the fact I had no content, and as I walked out, we were playing I don't know if you remember the music of Lionel Richie. Hello, is it me you're looking for? And sorry, I've been smoking like a bastard recently. And that really, for me, is what customer service is about. It's about reaching your audience and never letting go until they give in, sign. So I'm sorry, I'm just slightly. Long story short, and I think we've got some questions, haven't we, Mark? What happened was we were doing the couple of the beers. Anyway, we moved to the tequilas, and out of the blue, Derek suddenly says, "Terry, I don't want to work for you anymore because you can't communicate." So which, given what I do for a living, he looks stupid. So I didn't even bother with furlough, just do one. But he touched a nerve, if I'm honest, because sorry, I've got a bastard behind the eye, so I've just got to keep this on. I had a flashback because it was actually 4 years ago, pretty much the day that Tara left me.
Tara.
This probably isn't the place for it, but I just been in the downstairs toilet. We used, well, she still has got the. I didn't get the house. But I came out the downstairs toilet and the window was open. Obviously, my hair was moving, and she was stood in the doorway with Todd in this hand and Terry in this. She looked over her shoulder and she said, "Terry, I'm leaving you because you can't communicate." So that was, but I'm over it now. That's, we move on, we live, we learn. But what really, I mean, to be fair, I was in a very dark place immediately afterwards because couldn't sleep. 3 a.m. phone calls. People phoning me up, abusive, rude, aggressive. You shouldn't expect that from a lawyer. My lawyer as well. But anyway, let's crack on. We've got some questions to discuss, I believe.
Yeah, so we've had some great sessions this week on Access Planet's virtual around the trading industry. Brilliant. That's good. That's a good point then. So we're going to ask you a few questions there around the sessions, around the topics we've had, just to get your input on this one.
Yeah.
So we had a cracking session the other day around keeping up morale in a downturn, and what advice would you give to the people who are listening?
Yeah, four-letter word, fear. That's it. Very simple. People need to be afraid. They are afraid. Let's capitalise on that. Let's keep the pressure on. Let's keep the stiletto, because HR, it usually is, across the throats there, and let people know that we are leaning on them. But let's do it with a smile, so we're there being supportive. Next question.
If anyone's got any questions in the audience, do feel free.
Yeah, throw them in. I can handle everything.
Excellent. One of our presenters the other day around keeping business going during and business planning during a crisis, they had loads of motivational books behind them, EOS Worldwide. What's the best motivational book you've read, or what's the most motivational speaker you've seen, and how did you draw your inspiration from that?
I don't read a lot of motivational books. I don't read a lot of I don't read a lot of books, if I'm honest. I used to. Well, that's a shirt, isn't it, there, Tony? I love it actually. My parents had some curtains made of that same stuff. I used to read a lot of books, but to be honest, after a bit they all get very samey, don't they? They're all about saying please and thank you, and always walk a mile in the other guy's moccasins. So I tend to read the first chapter and then pretty much summarise the rest of it. So that's what I do. And Rocky, the film series Rocky. I draw a lot of strength from that.
Is Eye of the Tiger your walk-on music normally at conferences?
Yeah, we were supposed to have Eye of the Tiger, but copyright reasons, we got pushed down on that. So no, that's what I've been using. I've been using Lionel lately. Is a lot more amenable to using his music in educational content. Is there any more questions? I got about 4 more minutes.
We've got some great questions, actually. So we've got one from.
Oh, hang on, sorry. So yep.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I was just.
Yeah, technical issues have to happen. Okay, so from the audience, other than the barber, who's the first person you want to connect with after lockdown?
Hang on, what do you mean? Sorry, other than the barber?
I'm assuming the hairdo.
What's wrong with the hairdo?
That's not my question.
That's just a little bit personal, sweetheart. Let's try and keep it professional. So, other than the barber, see what you've done there. But I think who's the first person I want to connect with? Now, you'd expect me to say Terry and Todd, wouldn't you, my sons? But that's not so. I don't want to go there right now. Probably. Do you know, I know they're saying no man's an island, but I'm struggling to think of somebody that I really want to connect to or meet face to face. One of the great things about Zoom is you can work with a lot of people you don't really like and then pretend there's a technical issue and switch them off when you've had enough. So I know you know what I mean. That's something I'd say. I can't think of anybody right now. I'm sorry, I'm still irked by the haircut comments. It's just not professional. You know what I mean?
So, as Terry, as a motivational speaker, during lockdown, you're obviously doing things online now instead. Are you charging more, or are you charging less than face-to-face interaction?
You know, obviously you'd expect me to say I have a price and I know my worth, and don't sell yourself short. This is all from the Motivational Speaker Playbook. You'd expect me to say know your price and go in at that price, but I charge literally anything I can get, because frankly at the moment it's not easy out there, is it? I mean, you've got to get something. You've got to keep the wolf from the sheep. So, you know, I do what I can. I've always been a fighter, you know. Worst case, I'll go back and sell cushions online. I'll make some YouTube videos and I'll talk about cushions.
A question here from one of our good friends, Chris Gearing. How many cups of coffee have you had today?
How many cups of coffee? Yeah. How many cups of coffee? I like coffee. Yeah, I like the stronger stuff. I like the strong black coffee that you know you have it and bang, the hit is there. We've got any more questions about work? I want to keep this professional. So come on, Mike. Let's step up to the plate here. Let's see if we can go the extra mile and get to the end of this with our dignity intact.
How long would your sessions be with regards to taking sessions online or face to face? How long are your sessions online at the moment?
I like to go for about 9 hours because what I found is if you can beat people into submission, I use the same thing in sales. You know, I won't leave your office until you sign. It's similar with the sessions, 9 hours plus. Let's do last 3 minute quick questions, and then I've got to get going. What we got?
Another question from Jane here. Great question. What's your top tip for dealing with difficult participants?
Difficult participants, yeah. Put them on mute. Put them on hold. Just disappear them, and then pretend it's the tech. Simple. Next. Or if it's live, make sure there's no CCTV about, and then give them a non-bruising punch. But you've got to be careful because if anybody sees you, you won't be going back. I had the same thing with, I don't talk about them, but that big retailer. What else you got?
Any other questions that we've got, guys?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Terry,
Yeah.
Terry, in your history of sales, what is the biggest sale you've ever done in your sales history? And how did you close it?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm losing the signal now, Tony. Hello.
Yeah.
No. No. Sorry, mate. Can't hear you. Gonna have to go.
Lovely stuff. Well, that was Terry Kenneally, our motivational speaker.